In this demonstration, we'll be looking at the new fire register functionality that we've just released. So firstly, just to show where the settings are of how you can configure that for your school. If I'm going to the school settings, and then right at the bottom of the settings under general, you've got the fire alarm settings where you can then decide how you want to be taking those fire registers. So either by registration group, house, or by year groups. In this case, I'll be choosing year group. In order to take a fire register, the attendance officer, if you go into your attendance office area for the reports, and we've got a new tab called fire alarm that has been enabled. So to create a fire alarm, a new one, simply click on the start fire alarm button. That will then trigger off the fire alarm where all the relevant staff members are notified, and you can see there right at the top there's a banner to say the fire alarm is currently active at the school. This will then show all the students that are validly meant to be in school, and you can see these being filled in as the teachers fill in their registers. So what I'm now going to do is bring across my teacher who is a year group in charge of one of the year groups, and there we can see a fire alarm is currently active, and then the ability to quickly click on the view register button. So there's a few ways to get to this, but we wanted to make that as simple as possible to click to the view register. As soon as that happens, that then loads up the year groups. In this case, Brian is looking after the year 7 fire, the year 7 group, and now I can take the attendance much like I can with any other attendance that's available within involved. So I'm just going to mark a couple of these students absent and present, and we can then see what that looks like on the attendance officer side. I'm going to mark all the remaining as present. Now if I move back over to my fire register view, that updates every minute, although I can force an update. And there I can see now a list of any student that's prioritized at the top that has been marked as absent, that we would expect to be in school, but they're not present with the teacher that's taken the fire register. And then we can then follow up as needed. I can also just quite quickly, as the attendance officer, click on one of these to then go directly to the register, and maybe then have a message going to the teacher, the staff member, or maybe the student's been found where that can then be corrected. So a very easy way to get access to seeing who is present and who is not present. The other area that we've enabled is the print fire registers button. So this is the case where if you're wanting various other copies of it, so digital copies, then I can get that as well. So either for printout, although that might not be a great idea if it is in a genuine fire situation, although maybe for tests and that'll be fine. But then that will quite quickly create a Word document, which then can be created as well, and that's all split by year group. Again, it will depend on the setting. If you've chosen registration group or house, that will then be categorized as you've set the settings to be. What I can also do once I've ended that fire alarm is I can then see a history of all the previous fire alarms, and I can then go in to see some of the details where so this will be a bit of a demo experience where the data will be a little bit strange, but this is one I took previously where you can see when the register was started, when the register was completed, and the time it took to take that register from when the fire register was opened for that teacher. I can also get to see the summary of who was present, absent, and then off premise. So a very easy way to see all those details all in one screen.